Hi Scorpio, I'm Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and this is your reading for the month of October. And as you can see, I'm doing it in a theme, in the Halloween theme, because I'm using the Witch's Tarot and the Cat Tarot, as every witch has a cat. Then we have the Queen of the Oracle Moon deck, and then the Romance Oracle. Angel's Romance Oracle deck, Surrender deck, and the Oracle of Visions deck, and I will be going into this card more extensively. The readings up to now have been really great and beautiful and in-depth. So I hope you enjoy this reading, and remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, have a look at your moon sign and your rising sign. This card is sticking out like a sore thumb. It's like the sunshine is, boom, really shining upon us here. And the sun is shining here, so perhaps the light might be too bright that it's catching the sun and the moon. Just watch the video for just a couple of seconds and just see how bright it is. So I think your month is going to be bright. I think that's the first message that I can see out of this deck. I've also got two cards that are the analytic or the theme cards for this month in total. So it is not the fifth, the card for the weekend or whatever. It is just that this is your theme card on these cards, and this is the theme card on an analytic card. All in all, this is the energy that will be going through the month in October for you, Scorpio. So here we go. To begin with, welcome to the channel if you're new, and please subscribe and click the bell, and then you'll be notified when I go live or when there's new videos loaded up. I go live every day, and I put out a video with the day card for every zodiac sign. That's just food for today, for the day, and of course just showing you or letting you know what the energy is around you, so it might support you for the day. If you don't want to be notified, then don't click the bell, but click the subscription button, and it will be saved in your library. When I do go live, the chat is called the tea room. Instead of the chat room, it's called the tea room. That's why you can see the tea leaf cards in my dailies usually. I've just got them new because I didn't know they existed, but they're absolutely phenomenal, and they're also beautiful. All the cards are beautiful, but I do have my favorites. Anyway, I hope that you like them as much as I do. If you want to know more about the cards, then you can go to the introducing playlist, and you can see a lot of my card decks there. All the cards, you get a moment to see all the cards from the decks. From this deck, the Queen of the Oracle, Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, that's this one. They're absolutely phenomenal. Then I've made a video on the Angel Romance deck and the Surrender deck and the Visual Oracle of Visions. You can have a look at the Dutch video as well. I would suggest do it with subtitles if you don't know Dutch, and you can change that. There's also an information film on that. How do I put on the subtitles? How do I change the language? Where can I subscribe? Make sure, guys, because have a look at that film, because there's 3 places that you can subscribe. You can subscribe underneath the video. You can subscribe when you're in the main page on the watermark, which is usually the angel, the stone angel in the top section of the home page, but then you can't hit the bell. So have a look at that video. It will show you a lot of what I've been talking about and what you can do and expect on the channel. So now, to cut this short, welcome to the new people, and welcome to my cyber babes that are following me, always true followers, and I'll be back to you as soon as I can. If I do spruce and lose my voice, it's because I've got a cold. Okay, in the first week, you've got the Ten of Cups, sweeties, and that means happy families. Perhaps you are having a reunion in the first week of October with family or friends or both together. It might be your birthday, so you might be getting together. Happy times. Perhaps you've got the Ten of Cups, as I said, and the 10 is an end and a new beginning because 10 becomes 1. Perhaps you might find out that there will be an addition in the family. It could be a cat, it could be a baby. Wow. It could be a wage rise so you can spend more time with your family. You might get a promotion and or start your own business, and business is booming because the 10 means fantastic things are going to happen. Okay, so the bad old times you leave behind and you're going into better times, times of abundance, love, and glory. And look what is lying next to your 10 of cups. You've got the 9 of pentacles. That means that like I said, you've got a promotion or you're getting a lot more customers and there's a lot more money coming in. You can relax a little bit with the family, of course. And if you haven't got family with friends, that is in the second week, confirming that there is an end of a cycle. A 9 is an end. So week 1 and 2 are endings and new beginnings and going into a better life. In the fourth, I don't know why I get this fifth, fourth. When I started, I was going on about the fifth with this card. So 5 might be prominent to you, and this is the fifth card in the big arcana. So just remember that in October, 5 might be really prominent here, okay? It might be your lucky number. Buy a scratch card or a lottery ticket ending in 5. Who knows, it might bring you balance because you can see these people trying to do yoga and trying to keep their balance, their inner balance. But the Hierophant means that you might be seeking advice from a teacher, from a lawyer, from a social worker, from a judge, jury, you name it. He stands for tradition, law, knowledge, life experience. He can be teaching, or this could be you teaching others to get into balance. Perhaps you are doing workshops and you are doing yoga, or you are doing, let's say, Kalanetics. I don't know why I'm getting Kalanetics, but something slow and pure and how to relax. It might even be meditation. It might be what you can call it, Tai Chi. Those are just 5 things that I've named. You might be the teacher, but if you are not the teacher and giving lessons, you could be seeking professional advice or fatherly advice from a mature old man. And here it is depicted in a lady, but usually the Hierophant is a man. I like these cards because they're not sexist. So they've swapped the men to the women and the women to the men in some cards. Like here in the traditional tarot, you've got 5 young men um, um, sort of mock fighting, and here you can see 5 ladies or 5 witches. They are babbling and squabbling. It isn't a real fight because it's the wands, it's not knives, it's not the swords, okay? So this is competition. They could be discussing, where are we going to fly? Who's going to be in front? I'm going to be the first one. Well, you know the story. Just let your imagination go. And their 5 cats are here. So it's competition at the end of the month for you. It could be in business, but it will bring you prosperity in. All right? Great stuff. It's a good month, Scorpio. Then you've got the all over energy. Like I said, the energy might not be in week 1. It could be like this 9, 10, that you are going from an end of a phase to a new beginning, but to a better place, right? But don't worry, they're both number ones because you're going into a new phase and you might have to learn something or have advice. And you've got the Hanged Man here, so something might be delayed. It might not be week 1, like I said, it might not be week 2, but it could also be at the end of the month, depending on the situation or issue and advice that you seek or get. Funny enough, this is the first Hanged Man that I've seen with a key in his hand. And actually, usually it is a rope that is his hands are tied up. I don't know whether you can see it, but that's a lock and a chain. So he's got the key to make himself free, because usually it's a rope, and the rope it isn't tied round, but this one is locked. So you might feel a bit locked up this month, and he's got the key to loosen, open those locks and jump out of the tree. Okay, so there might be delays, something you are suspended, in suspension. So you are taking time out to meditate or just take time out in peace and to evaluate the situation. That's why you most probably need advice in the 3rd week or around the 3rd week. There could be delays, but trying to get a different perspective on things. And if you do get a different perspective, you could be squabbling with colleagues, or not squabbling, but talking, and what's the best advice. Don't listen to all the people's advice. Just seek advice from one person, because you won't see the woods because of the trees, if that's the right saying. You will be overwhelmed. So take time out and seek where you can get advice to enhance your new beginning and beat the competition, of course. And the delay might be 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. So in 4 months, yep, end of February, then it could come to fruition. But you are always free to change the time yourself if you make the right decision, so long you stand in your strength. Remember that. Stand in your strength and make the right decisions. Take time out and get advice. In life, you've got family and friends in the 1st week. You might be feeling left out, and you're wishing to be happy and get reunited with family and friends. Don't worry, because you will, because it's an end of a phase. The universe, this is the church window, the angels and the universe have made sure that you are going to get back into balance, and that you'll be happy again with family unit or with friends. Then we've got the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups means that you want a new beginning, you would like a new beginning, and you're seeing the horizon and you're leaving. But my advice is, I know you want adventure, I know you want excitement, but take time out and get your ducks in a row, okay? Get your ducks in a row and be balanced before you actually start this new beginning. Take time out. That's the warning. Take time out. Then the results will be 8, 9, 10. How awesome is that? Your wish is coming true this month, and once you are in balance and can make the right decisions, because you've got the Star card, okay? Then at the 4th week, you've got the Ace of Cups. So this could be a business, because we've got the Pentacles here and we've got the Cups here, okay? So it's a new beginning, perhaps, with family and friends, and not feeling left out. But it could also be a new love or a new job. Awesome. Then again, you've got the 6 of Cups. Somebody from the past might be coming back. That felt left out from the family or friends group, because you've got the Six of Cups, so that means somebody from the past might be returning and bringing you a gift. Then we have boundaries. Yes, boundaries from the uh, Queen, the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. We have boundaries. You must know your boundaries, otherwise you will end up being feeling left out. If you are always working, 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 and you don't set your boundaries, like 5 o'clock, uh, um, later, not later than 6 o'clock, I've got to be home to spend time with the family and friends, and or rather family and the children, because my children need me. You need to set healthy boundaries, otherwise you will lose out and be left out of the family. Okay. So let others also know your boundaries. If you know your boundaries, perhaps that's why you are taking time out, or is advised to take time out to get balance. Okay, from the Romance of Angel deck, you have You Deserve Love. You are lovable. And from the Surrender deck, you've got a staircase. And that looks like this beautiful staircase up to heaven. But please remember, this is just a metaphor, okay? Just stay with us and be happy. Don't worry. A staircase can also represent that you are going from 8, 9, 10, okay, to a new beginning, higher levels, perhaps a higher level in your relationship. Okay, surrender procrastination. Boom, that's the Hanged Man. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Yes, action, the right action with the right advice and being in balance will get you the results that you wish. Now we're going on to the card of the Vision Oracle deck, and I'm reading it from the book, and to me it also shows here somebody is manipulating the puppets. Okay, so that could be you that's being manipulated, or somebody else is manipulating you. That's why I said to you, how awesome is this? And I hadn't realized that before. Know your boundaries, let others know your boundaries. Don't be scared to say no. Take that action and good things will come to you. Because even if it's in romance, you are lovable. Okay? Don't forget who you are. Stand in your strength. Okay. 45 is a 9, so there's also an ending, and an ending to be manipulated or be manipulative. Okay. This card means manipulation, control, role-playing, wishful thinking. Life is a cabaret, a theatre, a performance. We are acting out our roles as villains and heroes. Like marionettes, we are both manipulated and manipulating. Writing and following the script. We share the stage with others for some acts and perform solo in others. In this parody, we can create artificial scenarios or planned outcomes. We can transform into something or someone that we are not. There may be a creative benefit in that we are encouraged to fulfill our dreams and wishes. Then danger is in losing oneself in the role and losing touch with reality beyond the stage doors. Wow, isn't that beautifully said? So know your boundaries and be yourself. Dare to say no. Let people know what your boundaries are, and you don't have to hide behind a mask or play a role you don't want to play. And I think that's a beautiful ending to this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Remember, take back your power, stop procrastinating, stop stalling for time, make the right decision, and take action. Say no when you have to, and don't be scared. Set your boundaries, and you can climb the ladder to success. Thank you very much for watching. Give me this thumbs up, and I hope you have a brilliant October. Ciao, ciao.